Xin chào quý vị khán giả, và trước thềm bán kết AFC Women's Champions League, chúng tôi đang có một phần phỏng vấn độc quyền với tiền vệ Maria Khan, và hãy cùng chúng tôi chào đón cô gái này nhé. Hi Maria Khan, can you say hello to Vietnam?
Xin chào Vietnam.
Yeah, I know that you have played for your national team in Pakistan, and you also have played in Saudi Pro League. I wonder, what is the reason why you come to Vietnam? You choose Vietnam to play in the next campaigns.
Yeah, so for me, I've known of Ho Chi Minh City Women's Football Club for some time now. You know, with Vietnam being in the last Women's World Cup, obviously, you know, they've brought a lot of attention to not just East Asia, but Asia in general. So for me, when I watched them play in the last World Cup, you know, I was very curious about football in the country, because normally when you hear of Vietnam, you don't necessarily think of football if you've never been. But now that I've been in the country, I see that there's a very big football culture. So it was something that I've always had my eyes on and really wanted to be a part of. So when I heard that they were looking for some players, left-footed players for their team, I was interested, and I'm here now.
Yeah, congratulations for your journey. You have been here for nearly 1 month, and how about your integration with the team?
You know, for me, I've, you know, been a part of a lot of teams. You know, I've been playing football for a very long time, and this team has something very special. It's something that I haven't seen in some of my other teams before, and it's the unity and how welcoming they are to, and I think that speaks of the Vietnamese culture, is how welcoming the country and the culture and the people are, even if you don't speak the same language, you don't look the same, and that's exactly what this team has been for me. It's been a very happy place for me, for sure. Very happy.
Yeah, you say that you have watched Ho Chi Minh City club before, so who is your most impression with?
For me, I'm impressed with the style of play. You know, it's a very unique style of play, and you know, you need the whole team for that, right? And so I wouldn't be able to pick one individual player, but again, for me, I love the style of play. It's very different for me, something that I haven't played in before, but again, after being here for some time and getting used to it, I'm so excited to be a part of it.
Do you have any special nickname in the team?
My nickname in the team is Bang Wai.
Do you know the meaning of it in Vietnamese?
Grandma. So I am one of the older players in the team, and you know, every time we're training, you know, the girls always ask me, Bang Wai mat? Bang Wai mat? And I'm like, no, Bang Wai okay.
I know, maybe you can take care of all of them and they respect you. And
I think, yes, exactly. We're gonna go with that one instead. But no, yeah, that's, you know, another reason why, you know, being one of the older players, and again, culturally, you know, that respect is always there for the elders, and you know, it's a great group of young women that are very respectful.
Yeah, and interesting about you is that you can play both goalkeeper and midfielder position. So if in the AFC Women's Champions League, the team needs you to play goalkeeper, are you ready to meet?
I'm ready to play wherever the coach needs. Again, there's amazing goalkeepers in the team, you know, from the starting goalkeeper to, you know, the third, fourth goalkeeper. Again, and I think that's what's so great about this team, is there's so much depth. You know, if the coach looks over to the sideline, she has a tough challenge because there's so many talented players in this team.
Why in the past you choose to play the goalkeeper?
So in the US, so that's where I was born and raised, and it's the position that I naturally grew into as a young kid. So that's what I played in university, and part of my adult life was goalkeeper. And then when I moved to Dubai 12 years ago, I transitioned out, and now for my national team and for my club teams, I'm now playing in the field.
I know an information is that your family have a great tradition of sports. Right? Can you share with us?
Yeah, so my grandfather, Hashim Khan, is one of the greatest squash players to ever live. So squash is something that runs very deep in our family. All of my uncles, cousins, everyone, myself included, grew up playing squash. So yeah, sports are very close in my family.
And also your husband.
Yes, my husband is a football coach. But yes, and that's actually how we met, was through football.
Wow, so did he, beside the motivation, what else that he gave you when you was a football player?
Oh, for me, the biggest thing is the support, you know, especially in my culture, and, you know, religion and stuff like that. And in the Pakistani culture and in the Middle Eastern culture, you know, the normal idea is that the woman woman is in the house, raising the family, taking care of, the cooking, the cleaning, the children, the parents, the rest of the family. And for me to have my husband who understands football and understands the importance of supporting his wife in her dreams, it's been amazing, for someone to let me enjoy my dream, because right now I'm living my dream. I get to play football professionally, and, I get to travel to different countries and meet amazing people and amazing women. And I think just to have that support is really special. My parents are in the U.S., but again, my
Your
extended
small family.
Yeah, small family, brother, sister, mom, dad in the U.S., but then my larger extended family all in Pakistan.
Will you have the plan to bring them to Vietnam in the near future?
They're excited to come. I've been telling them amazing things to come, and visit, and everyone is very excited. They'll be here, don't worry. I will bring them.
What about the next opponents with Vietnamese team, like Wuhan Club?
Yeah.
Do you think what is their strength and what can you beat them?
Yeah, I think, listen, we're in the semifinals now of the competition, and every team in the competition is a strong team, right? So for us, it's about one game at a time, staying true to our identity as a team, and we saw our club's team spirit in the quarterfinals. They were 3-0 down, and to come back and win a game 5-4, I think for me, it gives me goosebumps, literally. It gave me goosebumps to come back and have that fighting spirit and to not give up. That's what we're going to bring into the semifinal. Kolan, 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 and that's what we will do.
So what is your exact targets in this campaign?
Yeah, for us, it's one game at a time, right? We have to be very focused on the semifinal first, do what we need to do there, get the job done, everyone do their jobs, and then we take it from there. But one step at a time.
Okay, thank you very much, and I wish you guys will have the win in the next semifinal with Wuhan Club in the AFC Women's Champions League.
We will make Vietnam proud.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us for the show today. Okay, thank you.
Come on. Come on.